Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 at the RV park near Llano, Texas, on the golf course here. Not bad. I like it. It's about 75 degrees this morning, and it is a good morning. I'm still alive in my 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe, 84 square feet of luxury for me. Been a long time full-time RVer, and today, surprisingly, is Saturday, and it's also the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It is right now. So anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine? What do I
In
ask?
Bangor, it's currently 69 degrees.
With a high of 75 and a 90% chance of rain. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 46 degrees.
With a high of 84. Perfect camping weather. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
In Fairbanks, it's currently 51 degrees.
With a high of 69. Not bad, a cool day. But anyway, let me introduce my buddies back here. This is Tweety Bird, that little yellow head there. And that is Trenton Clump, a grinning it. That is the Bluebird of Happiness. I guess I'll add that one in there. And that is a teddy bear with my name on it. Popeye and Olive Oyl from the old Popeye cartoons. This is Betty Boop from the 1930s. And this is Mr. Bill from the 1970s. And behind them is a sticker that says Native Texan. This is a $1 million bill, a 1,000 yen note, a €5 note, a $2 bill. This is Gumby from the 1950s. And this is Mr. Bojangles. You can pull that little string and he'll dance. And I got some new bananas, reasonably new. And those are Olive Oyl's bras. There's supposed to be two back there. There's a white one and a black one. And back up here there is a smiling face with a nose, ear, and hair that I added. And that saying says life is better than a casita. And folks, it is for me. Hey Google, tell us a goat joke.
Here are some pictures that match.
Oh, I know what a goat looks like, honey. Let's see if... Well, you got to go to the website for that one. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno business.
I think they've probably got about 10 jokes in their whole repertoire. But anyway, having said that, what else can I tell you? Today for a video, after I left the cabin builder, I went and I drove around Fredericksburg for a little while, and I did a video just driving around Fredericksburg. Normally a very busy city this time of the year. That was on a Friday morning. Normally the traffic would have been horrible and all the parking places would have been taken downtown. All the little shops would have had a little business, but these are not normal times. But I did do a drive, down the main street and back so you could get to see Fredericksburg, Texas. I'll post that today. But anyway, having said that, Chris White says, Rusty, I look so forward to your videos. You have a perfect, infectious attitude about life, and your years on this earth has given you a lighthearted and educated outlook. I appreciate you greatly, bud. Hope everything works out in regards to the water dilemma. I think it will. Happy birthday, Rusty. Keep on keeping on. And he's talking about the screaming goat here. Every time I hold this up, the artificial intelligence makes it the picture for the video. But anyway, yeah, well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. That's a good start to the morning. Instead of a negative comment, a good old positive one. M. Lane, pretty nice looking cabin. Yeah, it is. That's on the tiny home. Shelton's a very nice young man. I enjoyed visiting with him. His light is on, so to speak. I mean, you can't run a small business without being organized, not only in your way of life, but in your mind. You know what I mean? You got to keep things going. But yeah, he's got about 4 or 5 jobs going, and all the balls are in the air. So good for you. Thank you, Shelton, for letting me do the video. M. Lane, I think, did I read that one already? M. Lane says, pretty nice looking cabin. And then Morning Phoenix says, P.S. Does that cabin come with a goat room? Yeah, I guess it does. I'm the goat, the old goat. Anyway, same person. About three quotes. Well, that's what my daddy would say. I would say, learn something new with each quote. Good luck, sir. Well, you're quite welcome. You go right ahead. Anyway, Donnie Donna Marie. What a cutie. She likes Shelton. Okay, Shelton, here comes your woman. Tommy Devers on the tiny home. Love it. All you need now is some water and we're ready to go. Sounds like they know their business. Exciting times for sure. Well, just as a little caveat here, a little side note, yesterday I was driving around because I haven't stopped looking for lots that have water. But I did. I found two yesterday in an area that's pretty nice. It's in a different area of Llano, but it's still okay. And actually, it's one of the subscriber viewer that has it for sale, and I went and looked at, or I was looking at it, and it's a possibility. There's a few things I need to think through before I would buy those and use those. They'd have to, for that to happen, I'd have to be told the water won't be available for a couple of years. If that's a fact, then I might do the other thing. We'll see. Anyway, thank you, Tommy. This is Crane Operator. Rusty, very nice cabin, and Shelton always called you sir when speaking to you. Very polite. The place for the office washer could be fenced in for your goat in bad weather. Yeah, well, actually, that was just going to be a kitchen sink or a sink where they make coffee and stuff in the office that he's building there. But anyway, thank you, Crane Operator. And Andrew Meadville on the Casita. Thoughts after 6 days. That was an old video. Rusty, do you ever drive through the Midland, Odessa area? No. My wife and I are thinking about buying a new Casita Spirit and wouldn't mind checking yours out and meeting you. Well, you can come down here, but I ain't coming up there. No, if you're ever in the Atlanta, Texas area, well, shoot me an email, rusty78609 @yahoo.com, and we'll make arrangements. You can check mine out anytime. Zaytuni J. Cotterell. Okay. Learning about American measurement bit by bit. We use centigrade, kilometers, kilograms, liters, etc. I have to mentally recalculate Fahrenheit. Yeah, if we'd have got started off right in this country, we would have used the same thing. It's much easier than inches, feet, and pounds and ounces. So, but once you've learned one way, it's hard to switch the other. We tried switching one time and it didn't work. That was Zaytuni or whatever. Anyway, this is Kathleen Neese, Nece. Very nice on the tiny home. Thank you. Got a lot of comments on the tiny home thing. Anyway, this is AKA Diggs. This is on driving Central Texas and planning. Grew up in Llano. It's a great town. Retired to Tao, Texas. That's over on Lake Buchanan. And love being on Lake Buchanan. Nothing beats the Texas Hill Country. I totally agree with him. I like it here myself. It's a little hot in the summers, though, man. You gotta grin and bear it. I'm hoping that this thing we're into kind of dissipates and goes away, and then next summer I can exercise plan 2, which is to rent a place in a cooler climate for 2 months every year rather than towing the RV. I'll just rent a place around Taos or somewhere where it's cool, because I can drive there in 2 days. Anyway, Charles 53412 on Old Lincoln Town says both Bell and Ollinger's markets are outside the old courthouse. Bell's is out back and Ollinger's is just around the corner. Anyway, it says the McSween house is actually between the Little Red House, etc. Well, anyway, thank you, Charles. I'll read that rest of that later. Yeah, the Old Lincoln, that's right by Capitan, New Mexico, about 8 miles from Capitan, where I had my home base out there. This is Peter Lewis on the tiny home. Hey, hi, Rusty. I think you are on a winner. Half the battle with building a house is finding a builder who is genuine, trustworthy, and who you can get along with. First impressions would indicate you have found such a builder. The plan is progressing well. Yeah, I agree with you. The plan is progressing well. I'm on schedule, and I would love to be in it for Thanksgiving. That would be my goal right now, and it's a possibility. That would be let's see, the rest of July, August, September, October. That would be about 4.5 to 5 months, so that should fit okay. Yeah, but we'll see. Thank you, Peter Lewis. Libby Olson. I really like the knotty pine. I do too. In fact, my countertops are going to be made out of knotty pine, untreated, just knotty pine with a hole cut in it and a sink dropped in it in the bathroom and the kitchen. Just a single wide stainless steel sink with one faucet, no sprayer and all that crap, and I'm just going to use for cooking. I'm going to get 2 of those electric cooktops with a cast iron top. The reason I'm going to get 2, but not 1 2 burner, but 2 separate burners. The reason I'm going to get 2 is because those things don't last forever, and you don't want to be cooking something and have one go out and not have a backup. And then that way I would have 2 burners available, even though most of the time I just use one. I would have a backup, and they're only like $40 a piece. And then I'll get one of those, possibly those toaster oven things, that you can cook a little pizza in, and it's kind of like a regular oven, but they're electric. We'll see. It's just dreaming. This is Driver Dan. Thumbs up to you. Thank you. Off-Grid Jack. This man is going to be busy with all the people needing cheap housing in the next month or so. He's already busy with people needing cheap housing. I mean, he's slammed, And so, yeah, that's why I'm hoping. I'm in the queue, and of course, we agreed that whatever price he quotes me will be firm. In other words, once he gives me the deal, he's going to leave enough room in there for a little price increase on his materials. But once he quotes it, then that's a firm price that I can rely on to do my budget, and so it should be okay. Because what can happen is you get into building one of these things, particularly in this environment now, you run into 2 things. One is a shortage of materials, and 2, prices that skirt up like this on some items. So you don't want to get caught in that trap. J.D. Gross, $89 a square foot. I hope you guys are joking, LOL. Actually, no, he's not joking. That's what he builds them for. Boondocking with Dennis. Those cabins are beautiful. Yeah, I think so too. And they got a high ceiling. They got ceiling fans. And you just got one big open room there with the kitchen area, and then you've got a large bathroom area, which I like, which I can put a washer and dryer in, and my closet will be in there, and then I'll have some open shelves to put my clothes on, t-shirts, underwear, socks, and stuff. Just some open shelves, and just lay them up there. What do I have now? Jeez, come on. Yo. Anyway, yeah, from where I'm coming from, it's a hell of a step up. And for most people, that'd be a hell of a step down. Well, I can't get any more comments to load out here. How about that? Oh, here we go. Jim Borer, very nice. I could do that, even though it is a little big. Well, a lot of people could do that on their own. I could have done it 30 years ago. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty, the bowler from Wisconsin. Anyway, Edward Galloway, looks really good quality. Even got a ramp for the tricycle. Yeah, that ramp is additional. That's for if you have a disability, they would add that. And if you need it, I don't need it. And for the tricycle, I can just lift it up on the patio. It's not a problem, or do something else. Anyway, drive in Central Texas. This is Joy V 5410. Life is a journey, and the unexpected detours are sometimes the best. Glad you are open. I am sure you are happier for being that way. Well, yeah, I think so too. I think it allows me to breathe freely, you know what I mean? Because I'm open to a lot of options. I will change, as you know, in a heartbeat. And, I think that has made me a happy man, being flexible. Rick I, nice cabins, Fredericksburg, home of the FHS Fighting Billy Goats. Goats? Did you say goats? Thanks for the tour, Rusty. You're welcome. Anyway, Ginoini, I'm not pronouncing that right. Why didn't you show the whole place? Because I didn't want to. David Angelini, I hope Rusty builds one. I do too. I'm certainly planning on it. I'm in the queue. I left him a set of plans, and we did change the bathroom area a little bit, and we're going to move that kitchen wall to give me another foot of space in the bathroom to allow plenty of room for the washer, dryer, and a closet and stuff. So yeah, what I did is I blended the 2 plans. We added some windows. We made an L shape out of the kitchen area, so I'd have a window in front of the kitchen sink, and the hot water heater will go. I'm only going to get a 20-gallon hot water heater. May get a 10. With a switch to turn it on and off, and what I'll do just like I do now. I'll turn it on once a day when I get ready to take a shower, and then once that water's heated for the shower, and then I'll turn it off, and that'll be it for the whole day, once a day. But anyway, this it says Mary Carter. Boy, I bet the termites would have a picnic at home like this. Uh, Not really. What they do on the pier and beams, they put termite caps on it, so the termites can't get into the house. So yeah, they do some things to prevent that, and I'm not really concerned about it. Okay, and then Mike McDowell says negative goats love the taste of termites. Goats? Did you say goats? Anyway, Caleb Clarity. Did I just pass you on the Burnett County line? You going south just now? No, I didn't go into Burnett County. Well, it depends on when it was. I did go Thursday to Burnett, into Burnett County. I was going east though. Anyway, Val here, tiny home. All the next three are on the Shelton. Val here. That cabin looks very nice too. What did he say about the plans you had made? He liked, I mean, of course, it makes it easier for him as a builder because, we can talk back and forth and I can say this, this, and this. But if I can lay down a sheet of plans, some plans that show everything, and he can say, okay, yeah, I got this. He knows where everything is. I mean, he's a builder. You know what I mean? You give him a set of plans, he'll build it. And so we did make a few, and he's going to redraw the bathroom and stuff to be sure we're on the same page. So they've got a perfect set of plans. Now, what happens is when they start building, once I start looking at the home, if I make a change while they're building, that's not a problem. I mean, if I say, okay, well, let's move this window over here just a little bit, or let's put another outlet right here, or let's move the kitchen sink, or all of that stuff can be done during the building process. You just have to be there when they're doing those things. That's all. That's the way that works. Anyway. As far as so he liked the plans. This is CDB, carped the diem, huh, Rusty? Well, I guess I did, but anyway, thank you. This is Guardian Pet Care and Massage. This is Jim. He's out on the road in a van with 4 dogs. He's in Montana, or was. This is on the tiny home. Good to meet the builder. Did you get on the list? Yep. Thanks for taking us along, Rusty. Yeah, I'm on the list. I'm ready to go now. It's just a matter of getting water. I told him the only thing that was hanging fire was getting water on the lot. I'll do 2 more and then we'll shut her down. Carrie Joe, doesn't do me a bit of good unless he builds them in Wisconsin. Hope you get a discount for the free advertising. No, I didn't ask for anything like that. I never do. This is Sharon L. He doesn't build in Wisconsin. He builds in the Fredericksburg, Texas area. He'll probably go out. He might go out as far as 100 miles, but I doubt it. But then you're going to have to pay him mileage, because I'm going to have to pay him about an extra probably $1,500 for mileage just from Fredericksburg to Llano, and that's only 44 miles. Sharon L. I owned a house back in the 1970s on a hill overlooking the river. Had a concrete block cistern under the cement porch. Couldn't put a well near the river. We had water delivered every month or so. There's a whole lot of things you can do for water, but in this city here, they just would like for you to hook up to the water system, and I will. This is Christopher Hennessy, last one. Do they build 3-bedroom, 2 baths, and would they build in Miami or Fort Worth? No, not Miami or Fort Worth. 3-bedroom, 2 baths. Yeah, they'll build that. You give them the plans, they'll do it. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, Llano, Texas, right here on the Llano River, on the golf course and so forth, this is Rusty78609 telling you, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Carpe diem means seize the day. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Well, you know why, but it doesn't cost you a penny. So if you want to use it, do it. If you don't want to fool with it, then don't do it. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to snack or eat so much. And that's good for you. The only way to really lose weight is eat less. You can't jog 5,000 miles. You know what I mean? A day. And you don't burn many calories jogging or walking. A few, but not many. But what else? But walking and jogging are good for you physically. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply. Hold it for a few seconds. I mean, really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? What does that do? It relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every day. Because, why? Because you'll feel better immediately. You hear that bird? It's there every morning, you know. But anyway, yeah, you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier, so do it. That bird's cute. And anyway, what else? Let's see. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. You know, those little neurons up there are forming neural links, which are you. You know, your thoughts, your memories, your dreams. And so, yeah, just add good ingredients. You know, don't watch the news. You know, because the news is all negative. It always is, always has been. And so, yeah, just make the news your news. You know what I mean? Make your own news. You know what I mean? You can be aware of what's going on. I mean, I don't mean put blinders on, but just don't concentrate. There are people that watch news all day long. But anyway, so having said that, guys, adios, vaya con Dios, at ease, carry on, hasta luego, aloha, enjoy your day, and then I'll post a video about Fredericksburg, Texas later, probably around lunchtime or so. So enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk again later on. But guys, adios. Bye-bye.